tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Carlos Rodon. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters especially. With 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rodon, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike at the knees. One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Brent Rooker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the first. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back in New York. And on the mound in this one, Ronel Blanco. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, Rivera. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Jose Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Foul ball.
The first pitch. It's just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch, up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area, because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike one. Judge with some impressive production lately. Swings through that one for strike two.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Rivera fires over to first. Judge out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after one.
Is this redemption for my soul?
New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Rodon back to work. O'Neill with a homer in his last game. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Two down, bases empty. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one fouled off. Two outs. Ball one there. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ben Rice stands in now, looks at that one inside. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Second inning here, no score. Little chopper rolls foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that misses. And now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the first offering is not close. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out.
The count is full.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hit in the air, left field. Ward settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save! On the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. That one just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill going back on it. Out of here! A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch just misses. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short. And that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Mountcastle matched a homer in his last game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Schwarber bats left, throws right, 33 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. One down, base is empty. Next offering is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Popped up, Chisholm. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The second baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Bellinger makes the play, and that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-2 is the count.
Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle, and a quick out, number 1. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right side. O'Neill drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And a curveball is just outside.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, nobody out. Brent Rooker, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. In the dirt. That one's in there. Strike 1. Yankees up by 3.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the air, right field. Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Next offering upstairs.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
2 strikes.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off. That one off the mark. 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Stanton batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Jason Dominguez. There's a strike. A little bit low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 6-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ronel Blanco departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here comes Bellinger. Right down the chute, 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Hard hit right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. That's the third out. Inning over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Rodon back to work. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Look at Sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Orioles held in check there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Now a fly ball to right center. O'Neill sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 down, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. And a foul ball. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Breaking
2
ball
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down, then go back to where you came from? I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000.
Ball 1, no strikes. Rivera measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing, and that's a ball. smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens?
Nice grab. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
This one in the air, center field. Rooker pulls it down, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch, and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys, because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Drops into the glove, one away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the inside edge. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. One down, base is empty. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
One gone, runner at first. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. And the Orioles leave one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And a weak ground ball to the left side, and foul ball. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Caballero. On the outside corner, that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Bouncer to second. Rivera. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. One left for the Yankees. They lead it though 6-0. We're at the top of the 8th and into the box for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle. Efros back to work. There's a strike. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kyle Schwarber. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Emmanuel Rivera. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, Aaron Judge at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow-mo.
Going, we in go mode.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that's down and away. On the ground, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Bert. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Jackson Holliday comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And
That's
ball 1. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. The throw into second, and he's in there. A run comes into the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at second. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Stanton now. He's already homered here in this one. Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 1 down. Tap foul at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two on, 1 out. And that one in the air center field. 2 away now. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weights, but you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way, too legit to
Pulls that one foul. Chisholm over at second. Rice at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a slow roller. Holiday sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Back now in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. At Frost, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Heel appears to be getting loose. Warren also throwing. They say to win.
0-2 is the count. Outside, that's a ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2
The
strikes.
Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Brent Rooker now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.